What about Sahara? We talked to her a while, 5 years, your
Yeah.
whole 3 years. What has she meant to this program? What has she meant to you?
You trying to make me cry?
No, I'm not. That's why I'll get you to laugh first, then you can talk.
No, I think we talked about this at one point. I don't remember when. Like, there's a handful of people around the country who you can count who have been at one place for 5 years. For her to make the decision to stay here after we came, she hadn't had much success before we got here. She could have easily said, I'm gone. To her credit, to her mom's credit, they stayed, and she's been an integral part of what we are trying to build here. She has been someone who has sacrificed her body. The amount of times that she's played injured or in incredible pain is just, I couldn't even count. So she has a toughness to her that you don't find, especially with young people these days. You take all of that, and I still think her best basketball is in front of her. She's still learning. She's still growing. We've had her in a different position every single year. Play the 3, now play the 2, now play the 4. Hey, play the 1. And she's done everything we've asked her to do as hard as she can. She's not perfect by any means. None of them are. And you go off the court, and she's got 2 degrees, a bachelor's and a master's. She's the president of an organization. She's a part of the Student Athletic Advisory Council in terms of just participating. She's as well-rounded of an individual as you can find and that you would want representing your team, your program, your institution, your family. And so just invaluable what she brings to us, and just the consistency of knowing, like, we know Sahara's going to be there. And so that's something that you don't take for granted.
Then you throw in AC and Lauren. You've been here for 3 years. Everybody talks about like their first senior class, and I know you have been here 4 years. When you throw in those three, off the top of my head, I might be missing somebody. What has that class meant to you?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like with the red shirt year, with the COVID year, AC, this is her last year. Lauren can come back next year. There's Jada, who's a senior, who can come back next year as well. I would put all of them in that same bucket. I think, again, having them come here and want to help us build something special, and just the experience they bring, the leadership Lauren brings from her time at Arizona and with USA Basketball, and she immediately stepped on the campus with that same type of leadership for us. AC is someone who is very, very talented, is a great two-way player, will play at the next level, and for her to want to bring that tenacity, that talent, that fire here to help us build, and to also learn from us and be in partnership as we build this here. It's just you don't, as I've gotten older in this business, what I've learned is when you see things like that, you just try to appreciate it, because it's not found very often. Yeah.
Arkansas last time out, just lost that game. Just watching even the film, or just what are some takeaways that you can learn from that game that can also motivate your team heading into this one?
Yeah, so number one, Hickenbottom is really, really good. I didn't think we did a really good job of guarding her. Now, once she gets going, she's hard to stop, and the ball, the ball kept finding her, and she kept attacking us, shooting the 3. Like, she had it any way she wanted it against us the first time around, and we've got to do a better job on her. But that was also our first game without AC. The end result, since we haven't had AC, isn't the same, but I think we have a better awareness of what we are missing, not only with AC, but with Talia out, now with Soleil out. I think we have a better awareness of what it is we're missing. We've got to make sure that we take away the 3. We didn't do a good job in transition or in taking away the 3 the first time around. So we've got to be locked into those things much better.